Are you thinking of planning a trip to Colorado next summer and not sure what to do? Well, watch our video and perhaps you can get a few ideas. We're both beginning to think our favorite summertime getaway is a trip to the mountains, and Colorado is really hard to beat. Before we get started, I want to just mention briefly our associate sponsor, the newly renamed Daily Drop Pro. After you sign up, the app will send you notifications on deals based out of airports that you select. Deals are also customizable by destination. Say you're only interested in going to Europe, the app will only send you destinations in Europe and nothing in Asia or Africa or other places. The app and website are also searchable, so say you're looking for a deal from Dallas-Fort Worth to Paris, it will tell you the best time to get the best deal. So click the link below for more information, and just full disclosure, if you do sign up using our link, we do get a small commission to help support the channel. And now let's get back to Colorado. After the short bus ride out to the car rental facility, we grabbed our Jeep Wrangler Sahara and headed out. For this Rocky Mountain getaway, we based ourselves in Silverthorne, Colorado, which is about 95 miles west of the Denver airport. Our first little adventure on this trip would be a whitewater rafting excursion booked through Colorado Rafting Company. Full disclosure here, we are not affiliated with Colorado Rafting Company, and we were not compensated for this video by Colorado Rafting Company. We simply did what everybody else does. We did a quick Google search and found them that way. Our trip went from Dumont, Colorado to Idaho Springs, Colorado, which is about 5.5 miles. After a quick coaching session to give you the rules and some guidelines, we donned our gear and were ready to go. If I recall correctly, our excursion was called the Clear Creek Intermediate Trip on their website. I'll run the next section of video without any background music or without any of my narration over it, just so you can get a little taste of what to expect when you book your whitewater rafting excursion.
You good? Back left! Back left! Back left! Up! Forward! Woohoo! You okay?
Look at his line there.
Forward! Forward! Come on, guys, paddle like you need it! Forward! Forward! Forward two! Hang on! Woo! Forward! Forward!
As you can tell from this clip, all of the excursion was not as exciting as that previous clip, but I did want to give you a little taste of it. This was about our third whitewater rafting trip in the last few years, and we had a great time as always. We felt the guides did a great job, the gear was all first rate, and had a great time with Colorado Rafting Company. So if you're thinking about a whitewater rafting excursion on your trip to Colorado, you might give them a try. But as this is a YouTube video, before we go any further, I do feel I need to ask you to please like, share, and subscribe. One of our plans for this trip was to rent an off-road vehicle, preferably a Jeep, and do a little exploring of the back roads. However, as we were going to be in a rental vehicle and not our own personal Jeep, we didn't want to go anywhere too, shall we say, adventurous. Before we left home, I did pick up a copy of this book, Guide to Colorado Back Roads and Four-Wheel Drive Trails. The book gives great details on each trail and includes how to get to the trailhead. Each trail is rated red for difficult, blue for moderate, and green for easy. And once again, since we were in a rental Jeep, we chose to stay only on the green easy trails. Our first selection for a little off-road adventure was Peru Creek. Entrance to the Peru Creek Trail is only about 12.5 miles from Silverthorne, almost to Montezuma, Colorado. Guidebook states that Peru Creek can be driven by any higher clearance two-wheel drive vehicle as long as it's dry, and from our experience, I would agree with that. The trail is about 4.7 miles from gate entrance to the end, and it is an out and back trail. About 3/4 of the way through the trail, you want to make a slight right to visit the remains of the old Pennsylvania mine and mill. The mine was initially developed in 1879 and produced gold, silver, lead, copper, and zinc until 1908. The mine was intermittently worked until the mid-1940s when it was abandoned. Once you leave the mine and head further up the trail, it gets a little rougher, but it's doable. At the end of the road is this gate. It is open beyond that, but only for hiking. This bit of abandoned mining equipment track is at the end of the trail. I'm not sure if it's part of the Pennsylvania system or not. You can see the mine going back into the mountain at the end of the track there. And just to demonstrate how easy a drive this road is, as long as the conditions are dry, here's several vehicles parked on the side of the road that are obviously not very off-road worthy, including what looks like a Honda Accord, and they made it just fine. So if you find yourself in the Breckenridge Silverthorne area and want to get just a little bit off the beaten track, we highly recommend giving Peru Creek a try. And by the way, after finishing the Peru Creek Trail, we did go ahead and run up into Montezuma, Colorado, just to see what was there, and there's nothing there, not even a gas station. So you can go look at it, but don't expect any services there. Our second backroad experience of this trip was Virginia Canyon Road, also known as OMG Road. This road runs north-south between Idaho Springs and Central City and is about 8.5 miles long. We started in Idaho Springs and went up to Central City. And by the way, this trail is covered in a separate book, Northern Colorado Backroads and Four-Wheel Drive Trails. The section just north of Idaho Springs is basically a shelf road cut out of the side of the mountain, and as you can see, it's quite narrow. This section also has many switchbacks and some blind corners, so you'll want to pay close attention here. As you go a little bit further north, the road widens out, and as you can see here, it's a full 2-lane road, and it remains that way the rest of the way to Central City. As you're heading north, you reach this fork in the road. To the right is the Russell Gulch Trail. We chose to go left and continue down Virginia Canyon Road. As you continue north, you come across another section that, as you can see here, is paved again. This paved section lasts about, 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles. Just on the side of the road are these two abandoned buildings, which I believe are part of the old Two Brothers mine. I couldn't find as much information on the Two Brothers mine online, so if you know anything about it, please put a comment below. I know it was primarily a gold and silver mine, but I couldn't find out any further information as far as years of operation and when it shut down. As you work your way further down the mountain towards Central City, the road really widens out to a nice, well-maintained, smooth gravel road. As you approach Central City, there's more abandoned buildings on the right-hand side, but I'm not sure of the history of these buildings either. As you approach Central City, you come across the remains of the Glory Hole mine. And here is a diagram of how the mine actually worked during its heyday. The history of this mine is rather complicated and beyond the scope of this video. I'll just leave a link below. At this point, you enter downtown Central City, Colorado. Central City was founded in 1859 during the gold rush and came to be known as the richest square mile on Earth. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll leave you with some views around downtown Central City, Colorado, and we'll see you in the next video.